Good evening again. I'm Sade Better-Wong.
And I'm Diana Williamson. All new this half hour. A former NYPD detective providing some insight into the sting operation against Joran van der Sloot. Van der Sloot allegedly tried to extort money from the family of Natalie Holloway. The FBI got involved. But was the investigation botched? And did it eventually lead to the death of a woman in Peru? Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Bookman is in the newsroom with more. Sandra?
Diana, it's not all that unusual for there to be a lot of second guessing in a case like this where you have a suspect or defendant connected to different crimes. That local private investigator who's been involved in the Natalie Holloway case suggests, given van der Sloot's MO, the murder in Peru isn't all that surprising. Did Joran van der Sloot use money given to him as part of the investigation into the Natalie Holloway case to travel to Peru, where he has allegedly confessed to killing a 21-year-old business student in Lima?
He requested to get $250,000, that he wanted $250,000 from to show where the body was. It was agreed on getting $25,000.
New York private investigator Bo Dietl, who has worked on the Holloway case, confirms van der Sloot met last month with the Holloway family attorney in an Aruban hotel to get the money. FBI agents recorded the incriminating exchange.
How it was set up so you would get him on wire fraud was $15,000 was transferred to his account in the Netherlands. $10,000 in cash was counted out on the video. So you actually had two crimes of extortion and also wire fraud.
Agents delayed arresting van der Sloot, trying to build a murder case against him. But the information he supplied was false, and van der Sloot headed to Peru, where just weeks later he met and apparently murdered 25-year-old Stephanie Flores. Dietl says instincts honed as an NYPD detective and now private investigator tell him van der Sloot is a bad guy.
I think he's a homicidal maniac. For 5 years, he's been traveling around the world. He was in Thailand. I'd like to check with Interpol and FBI where he visited, if there was any missing girls, if anybody else was murdered.
Now, just minutes ago, this statement from a spokeswoman for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Birmingham, Alabama. Remember, that's where the Holloway family is from. That statement, this was completely separate and before the girl was killed in Peru. This investigation had been going on. It was a complete coincidence and tragedy that the other woman was murdered. Sade?